Today's training is about how to live from your heart in the world. Not from your head, but from your heart. And if you're like most people, you've probably been trained from a very young age to live life from what you think, your thoughts, your head. But this training is about how to come into a deeper space within you and to actually live from, not just be in that space, but then to come from that space into the world. And the problem about living from your head in the world is that for most people it's not an authentic place to live from. And what I mean by that is, like, so many clients come to me and they're like, yeah, but David, it just feels like I'm living a facade. It feels like I've got this thin veneer, my personality that I try and engage with the world through. But it creates tension within me, you know? And it's like I just can't let go. I just can't be myself. I know that there's like a deeper place within me, but I don't have the skills to be able to live from that space in the world. And the big problem with that is that then most people go through life living a life that's not authentically who they are, right? And they're just trying to build up this facade. And that's not to say that you won't be successful doing that, and you probably had a lot of success in your life already. But I just know that there's a deeper place within you, and when you come from that place and then start to live your life from that place in the world, there's a lot more joy, you'll experience a lot more fun, you'll experience a lot more connection with the people in your world. You'll actually like waking up in the morning because you get to see what it is that your heart wants to create for that day. And this is something I've been on a massive journey on, how to actually live from my heart in the world. And back when I was an engineer in the corporate world, I was sort of on the inside. On the outside, I was really successful. Like I had the apartment, I had the girlfriend, I had the big screen TV, I had the high paying job. I was living in right beside the beach in Sydney. And things looked like they were all fine on the surface, but on the inside I knew that this isn't really me. Okay, and that's when I went on a big Rite of Passage, bought a bicycle, cycled across Europe, which was symbolic of cycling away from engineering. It's like I just needed to distance from that, and then towards, I didn't know what, but it ended up pointing me towards my heart. And through listening to my heart, through coming into my heart, listening to my heart, speaking from my heart, following my heart, the pull of my heart in the world, I've managed to be able to turn that around, a 180-degree shift, to go from working as an engineer in the corporate world to now being someone who coaches people to come into their heart and then live from their heart in the world. And I go around the world doing this. I'm currently here in the forest of Finland, creating this video, you know, and this is what I get to do. Like, if I was still in Sydney living a life that wasn't authentically me, I'd still be in all of the stress. I'd be in the overwhelm in the corporate world, in the, you know, working 60 hours a week, not having time for myself, not having time for connection, and just being on the treadmill, like leading a fairly mundane life, you know. And for, I'd say, probably 98% of the world, they're living in that space. So if you're not currently in your heart, if you're currently consumed by all of these thoughts and you just can't turn them off, and if you're not currently in the peace and the calm of your heart, if you're not listening to your heart, the wisdom of the heart, if you're not following the pull of your heart, and if you're not speaking from your heart in the world, then you won't be living from your heart. Okay, and these are the 6 shifts that you'll need to take if you authentically want to live from your heart in the world. And if you'd like to do that, then book a call. Just book a date, a time. There's 4 or 5 questions to fill out. In 2 or 3 minutes, you could be going on this completely new path. And the great thing about turning the mind off is that it opens up this whole world of connection for you. And the great thing about coming into your heart is that you'll be in the peace, the love, the joy whenever you're in that space. And the great thing about listening to the wisdom within your heart is that you'll be connected with divine will, with divine source, with source awareness. Greater wisdom will come through. And the great thing about following the pull of your heart is that you'll start to align with this greater force. You'll start to come into synchronicities, will become the norm for you, and you'll get to live that life. And the great thing about speaking from your heart in the world is that all of the connection comes, and you get to align your inner and outer worlds. And if that's what you want, that's what I want for you, it's what I want for the whole world, then book a call, okay? And I know that it can take courage to do something new, okay? But it's just a matter of like booking a date, booking a time, filling out a short questionnaire, and this has the power to transform your experience of being alive. And once you have these 6 techniques of coming into the heart and then living your life from your heart, it's permanent. You know, you've got this for the rest of your life. So if you'd like to be living from your heart in the world, if you're sick and tired of all the stress and the business and overwhelm of being in your head and living from your head in the world, and you're sitting on the fence, then it's time to do something about it, right? And I'm here to support you. I'm here to help. And all you need to do is book that call, and your life will transform, because on that call we'll get clear on exactly where it is that you are, like the truth of where it is that you are. We'll get you clear on where it is that you'd actually like to be, and we'll also get you clear on the steps that you can take to take you there, and how I can be of help to take you on that journey. So thank you for watching this video. Please book a call today. It'll be the best thing that you've ever done. I can guarantee you of that. And I look forward to talking with you soon.